Hi there Libra, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your monthly intuitive reading for December. Libra, let's see what is on the cards for you. I will be getting started here with the Sacred Power reading cards, grabbing you a couple of those, and then going to the Work Your Light Oracle, drawing you a lead tarot card from the Moonchild Tarot, and we will then use the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot for your tarot aspects. Okay, let's go. Do we have for Libra for December? And I'm sure it's a year that many of us are looking forward to closing out, Libra. I mean, it's really been, astrologically speaking, a very, very intense year, and so much going on, obviously. So we'll see what may be in store for you for the last month of the year. Protection. So how do you need to protect your energy, Libra? Is there somebody that might be trying to energetically connect with you when you don't want to? You know, is there kind of somebody that might be overstepping your boundaries in some way? We'll see if anything else comes through for that one. It may just be a message for some of you. Let's take that bottom one there. Unconditional love. Some of you might be experiencing a deeper sense of unconditional love in your relationships, be it with your family or your partner this month. And I have angel assistance. Beautiful. And I mean, if you do feel like you need protection, you can ask your spirit team, your angel spirits and guides. You can also do shielding meditations, cord cutting meditations. You'll find all of those on YouTube. And also, if you're looking for a sign or a synchronicity, you can ask your team to, to send you a sign or a confirmation as well. Either way, it really says that you are being guided, maybe a little more so than usual this month. Let's go to the Work Your Light. Okay, we've got two. We'll take them. We've got lots of cards. I have got Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? I think this might be the card that's come out the most in the last few months. I really feel that callings has been a real theme of the year, guys. That's why I posted on my community tab that I'm reading the book called Callings by Greg Lavoie at the moment. And it really says that, spirit or our angels are often trying to guide us to our callings, to our truth, to our soul contracts. However, sometimes we are just not picking up on those messages. We are not tuned in, our receiver's not turned on. And the book goes on to say, we need to learn to recognize the calls in all the disguises that they come in. So where is your soul being called to, and what can you do to move closer towards that? And I feel like this Inner Temple card, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart, is saying, you know what, drop into your intuitive centers. Try and come out of the mind, the overthinking and all of that, because we can answer the call or hear the call more when we are connected to our intuitive centers, when we are not in that ego mind. So more time in nature, more time in stillness, less doing, more being, more relaxation. I know it's not always possible, guys, but even after work we can just take that 10 minutes out just to sit in silence, and you'll be surprised how much clarity you get for the way forward. Let's go to the Moonchild Tarot for your overarching card, Libra. Okay, it's turned over. I have got the 10 of Wands. This may be why you need that protection. The 10 of Wands is a completion, and it's generally something that has weighed on you for a while. Some kind of burden, some kind of weight on your shoulders. And the cards are really saying now, Libra, you might be being called in a different direction. So we might need to release or complete something in order to fully hear that call. That might be how you turn your receiver on. Because the person that carries the 10 wands, their vision is, quite often it is clouded, and you can't see the other paths, the other opportunities, the other callings that are there for you. So let's see what else comes out to back that up. Let's have a shift around here, Libra. Not used to being on the table after doing the face-to-face readings for the weeklies. All right, let's get the first card out. We'll wait till the first one falls or flips, and then we will get the positions out. We're beginning with the recent past or leading into now, the energy that has led up to this situation for you, Libra. If this is your reading, here we go, nice and clear. 5 of Cups, a real point of change for you, Libra. You know, it's about leaving the past in the past. We're not going to grieve this ending. There's new opportunities waiting for you. These are the callings, maybe 2 opportunities. Blocks, obstacles, and challenges. Number 11, Justice. Links to Libra, of course, your sign there in the Major Arcana, Libra, stepping into power maybe. In your advice from Spirit or Tarot, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Outcome energy for you, Libra. Oh, there we go. There's the completion energy. So it's not just completing a small step. This is something quite major with the world. It is the last Major Arcana. I am going to use the bottom of the deck energy because guess what it is? The Empress. We've got 2 number 3s here, the number of manifestations, wishes, desires, and creativity. And what better person to help, or energy to help you birth it, than the Empress? She also links to your sign, Libra. So we've got a lot of representation of your energy, which I always take it as an indication of moving into power when it shows up in the reading. Let's get the clarifiers, clarifying the 5 of Cups. It was this one that started flipping, and it is the beautiful star energy. There goes your divine guidance towards your divine wishes there. I've got the 2 of Pentacles, clarifying justice in the blocks, obstacles, or challenges. I have the Moon, Pisces, from the Major Arcana, clarifying the 3 of Pentacles, and I have the Fool, called Starseed, clarifying the World. This is pretty much the sliding door, the ending, the new beginning, and the energy that can help you materialize new dreams at the bottom of the deck. Guys, I think I'm going to call it that it's a power reading. We've got some really strong energies here. We've got some beautiful energies. We have some challenging aspects as well. So let's jump into it. Just checking the camera here. Yeah, not too bad. I think you can see everything. Let's get that and see little stars on that candle there is nice as well. Okay, guys, leading up till now, 5 of Cups and the Star. Okay, well, a couple of things here. I mean, the Star is the energy that follows on from the Tower and the Major Arcana. It is Aquarius, and as we know, that the Tower can be the energy that moves in to help us complete situations when maybe we are not moving them to completion. Some of you have already been through that. For others of you, this month is going to be about timely completions in your own time, at your own hand here. 10 of Wands, the World, Justice. You're calling it yourself. But there is a sense here in the deeper past of potentially being connected to, or grieving for things that haven't worked out. Maybe you've just kind of been arriving at a point in your life, Libra, where it's like, I kind of thought I'd be somewhere different at this stage of my life. The love hasn't worked out. I haven't made the money that I wanted. I don't feel like I've found my feet, found myself. Whatever it is, we've got 3 spilt cups. 3, maybe you feel like there's been 3 failures, 3 disappointments, maybe just 1 or 2. However, on the other side of your reading, or twice actually, we've got 2 very, very different number 3s. We've got the 3s of creation. 3 is the number of manifestation. So it might have been 3 things that you've really tried to, or just, okay, I'll leave the number, but there might be something that you've really tried to manifest that just hasn't worked out for you. And Spirit is really saying that wasn't meant for you, and that's why it didn't work out. It is time for you to release that, and just keep in mind that the past is a thief of the present. There are 2 beautiful new opportunities here waiting to come in for you, so release that past energy. It's number 5. This is the point of change, and that wasn't meant for you, but the Star is now trying to guide you towards your truth, towards what you're really supposed to be doing, and it's got something to do with this Empress energy at the end of the reading. So the star is about healing, recalibration, rebirth, making a wish upon a star. Maybe you've already made this wish, and the Empress over there is saying, you know what, this month I'm going to put a piece of it into place for you, just so that you don't lose that last piece of hope, just so that you don't keep wearing that cape. I really feel that there's going to be some kind of success come through with that, right? But it's going to depend on us closing the door on another situation. So blocks, obstacles, and challenges, making the decision to call time on something. And I think it's going to be at your own hand. This is your card, Libra. And you know that, you know what, I'm the one that's going to take action. This is going to be hard. Someone might get hurt. I'm going to have to disappoint someone. Maybe this is what this is. Maybe you're worried about being the disappointer, letting someone down, breaking up with someone, leaving that employer, letting down, you know, saying you can't be there for your family in some way because you need to concentrate on yourself. It's all those kinds of things. The Two of Pentacles is indecision, and it's the, you know, the feeling, the shaky feeling, the unsteadiness that comes when we haven't quite decided what we're going to do. But with justice in this reading, you know, the block is making the clear decision to bring something to justice, which means a change, a modification, an adjustment needs to happen in this situation, which I feel is the ending in order to invite in the new beginning. And angel assistance and the calling and all of that. And the star is saying, yeah, because you're being led in a different direction. That wasn't meant for you, but there is something, there's a greater dream that is. It's time for those universal scales to balance. It's time for a tick on the balance sheet in your side. It's time for you, Libra, to claim your victory here. Now, in the advice from Spirit or Tarot, the Moon, Pisces, and the Three of Pentacles, yeah. Whatever it is that you have been manifesting, that you have been wishing on the star, I feel like it's going to start solidifying, as I mentioned before. This is really about taking the learnings of the past on board and then coming together to start to lay a new foundation, to plan, to really create. Some of you are going back to learn a new skill. Some of you are getting together with Soul Tribe and creating something. Some of you are just starting to commit to something that is starting to become real. Now with the moon here, there could be information that is revealed to you that somehow helps you with this new start, this new beginning, this way forward, this new foundation. It can be as well your own subconscious starting to release to you, you know, information, because we're actually creating the space by not focusing on the past and the losses anymore. The moon can also be a hidden blessing, and I think I'm really feeling called to that reading of it with the Empress in the reading. It says that, yeah, I mean, we're going through some kind of sliding door moment, some kind of completion to begin a fresh start. And Spirit or Tarot is really saying you're just going to have to roll with it. You're just going to have to go along with it, because it's actually a blessing. At the time when we're in it, we can't always see that. But what we're really saying here is that there is a bigger call. You're being called elsewhere. It is a blessing. Just take note of that and start getting ready. Start getting prepared. Start preparing your team. Start preparing your energy for the big shift. The World and Starseed. The World is the last call, you know, it's the last major arcana that says you've actually arrived at the end of whatever this thing is that you're completing, giving up, the weight off your shoulders. You know, we've got free will and you can stay in it, Libra, but there's really nothing more to be gained from it. You've got the lessons and you're already putting them into action. Yeah, there might be vulnerability here, feeling like you've been stripped of some kind of identity. But, you know, it's really part of the process of you know, stepping into that greater sense of personal power, this great power and vulnerability. So it's time for you to go through to your next karmic cycle. The World is generally not just okay, I'm completing a, you know, like a 1-year relationship or something like that. It can be a whole series of I've attracted the same partner, a very, very long-term relationship, ending, you know, study and stepping into work, making a vow to yourself that you won't repeat the cycle. It's something like that. It says that also that whatever the magician set out to manifest as the first card in the major arcana is completing now. So whatever the situation is that you're releasing, it could have been something that you did try and manifest at some point, and I think that's why it was such a disappointment letting go of it. It's like, I thought I wanted this, but it just wasn't meant to be. And it's time now for new manifestations in a different direction. So for some of you, there's a new path opening up here with the Starseed card. This is the Fool, and it really says that there's a fresh new start to be had in an area of your life. I like to keep these quite general, guys, so you can relate it to your situation. But it can be a new relationship, you know, new relocation, a new business, new way to do work, you know, all the big areas of life. This is also called Starseed in this major arcana. Some of you might be having an awakening to the fact that that calling is actually to do something to do with being a light worker, to, you know, step into spiritual work, or at least just be practicing that so you can keep your own vibration high, because maybe that is part of your calling in life. Some people just need to hold the vibration. Either way, with the Fool, we are just being led, and we're not worried about the destination or where it's all headed, but we're just taking those first tentative steps on the path. We're stepping on without a care because we know that it's in alignment with our true rebel heart. Our inner temple is calling. We have heard the call, and we're stepping through into this new reality. And over here, Libra, look at this, the Empress. She links to you, and she really is the biggest card of possibilities. And really the message is anything is possible, Libra, after you clear the space for it. What is it that you've been trying to manifest? The Empress in that Three of Pentacles is the energy that's going to begin to birth it for you. She is fertile and abundant. She asks you to step into divine feminine energy, which is what we talked about with the, you know, less doing, more being, because it's in the beingness, it's in the stillness that we can hear the call, that we hear the angels, the angel assistants, and we can hear that divine guidance of how to move forward. So she has a bigger plan for you. She wants to help you, you know, your dreams to be realized. So definitely turn your receiver on and tune in, Libra, because the Empress is trying to lead you in the direction of this new path, this Fool's journey, in the direction of your new manifestations. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I feel like it's an exciting reading. I hope that wasn't too cryptic, but I like to keep them general. Really feel that you're closing a karmic cycle. You're releasing the disappointments of the past. It's going to take a clear decision to bring justice to it by your own hand. But we have a real sense of blessed energy here. It's leading you to a bigger calling. So tune in so that you can hear the guidance. And, you know, when the time is right, just release the weight, release the burden, complete that situation, because what is to come is far better and more in alignment for you. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not be your message. If you're called to share, leave me a comment. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. And Libra, it has been a pleasure. I will see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings.